Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Adulting. I'm your host for this week, Colby Holman, and on this episode, we are learning about healthy eating and all things nutrition. We know that college can be a time of freedom where you can eat anything you want, from an unlimited access of buffet-style dining halls, restaurants in town, late-night food deliveries, and cheap ramen. College students sometimes gain more weight than they are used to. That's what's probably best known for as the Freshman 15, where students gain about 15 pounds their first year on campus. We talked to Karen Fromm, director of the dietetic program here at Northwest Missouri State University, and let's see what she said about the Freshman 15.
My personal and professional opinion as a registered dietitian is that I think it's kind of like they're outside of home now, so they don't have mom and dad and other people that used to kind of guide what came in the house, so they have this freedom to eat whatever they want, when they want. A lot of times students in high school play a lot of sports and they have a lot of outside activities, and sometimes they don't find that the first year at Northwest. And so there's a lot of sitting and studying, and then it creeps up on them and they're like, whoa. And then most of them a lot of them you see will change and you'll see it come off, but I would say that's probably why. Students, I think it's like you said, that 15, and then a lot of them hopefully understand if they want to change, they have to make changes if they don't want to keep gaining that weight. Some will not change and continue on. And then as you get older, your metabolism slows down, life changes, and so you have to make these personal decisions that I'm going to change my eating habits and I'm going to move more.
Like Karen said, we need to evaluate these changes in our body and adjust. Otherwise, we may experience some of the consequences of unhealthy eating. Some of the symptoms include fatigue, illness, depression, anxiety, sleep problems, among other things, which can lead to lower grades.
Symptoms could be that, one, you're tired all the time. Even your study habits or being able to retain, we talk about food and the brain connection, and so maybe you feel lethargic, you don't feel like your brain is quick as it used to be. You can also tell unhealthy habits just by your clothes. You've put on your clothes and you think, I just don't feel like they don't feel good like they used to, or I'm having to go up a size. But a lot of times it's lethargic. Can affect moods if you're more sad because of that. Trying to think of some other things. People have skin issues that break out because they're not eating well. So I think a lot of it is the tiredness or not feeling. At your age, you guys should have lots of energy, and sometimes you don't if you're not eating well or fueling well.
Ultimately, an unhealthy diet doesn't provide you with the nutrition you need to function well. Developing a balanced and nutritional diet at this age can enhance your academic performance and prepare you for the future. In order to fix our unhealthy eating habits, students should strive to eat a balanced diet of grains, proteins, dairy, fruits, and vegetables.
It really depends on the person and what their personal goals are or their health goals. We always most people need between probably 5 ounces of lean protein a day. American guidelines will say you need at least 2 to 3 servings of milk or dairy products a day. Again, low fat, because we don't want the higher fat products. Fruits and vegetables, which blows most people away, is 5 to 9 servings, which is a half a cup or a cut, depending on if it's fresh or leafy or whatever. And then you'll still need fat. It could be anywhere between 20 to 30% of your total calories should be, but usually the healthier fats like monounsaturated and polyunsaturated, which you like, what are you talking about? Are like your olive oils, your canola oils, your nut oils, those types of things. I think I did everything. Protein, carbs, you need whole grain. About 130 grams is minimum that you should have per day.
With that, there are many benefits to eating healthy for you. Let's take a look at some of them.
And so I like to use the word nutrient dense. And so does it have a lot of vitamins? Does it have minerals? Does it have whole grain for fiber? Is it a lower fat product? Is it a food you enjoy? And so those are the whole thing that you should look at, not just, we never cut out one food or one, macronutrient. Like I'm not eating carbs at all, or I'm not eating protein at all, or I'm not eating this. We want to look at a variety, but we want nutrient dense, which again, vitamins, minerals, fiber, protein, like what is in that food product. And then, the National Nutrition Month is actually March, so it's good you guys are here, and it's called Personalize Your Plate. So your plate could be nutrient dense and healthy, but very different than mine, which could be nutrient dense and healthy, but it fits our lifestyles, and that's what we want to work with. For that, we have to go by height, weight, physical activity, if there's any disease issues going on, which you'd think, oh, students at this age don't have health issues, but some do have blood pressure issues, some do have underweight issues or overweight issues or heart disease issues. So we'd really have to look at the student personally. We can figure out, for most people, it's 25 to 30 calories per kilogram of body weight is a good caloric level. There's many different apps that kind of can teach you those types of things. But again, I go back to the quality of the foods you're putting in your body, not the quantity. Like if it says so many calories, just because you ate those calories doesn't mean you're going to feel good. It should be this variety of these nutrients that should be going into your bodies.
That will conclude this nutritional episode of Adulting. Hopefully you will use all these tips to better understand your own personal diet and make healthier life choices for your future. See you next time. Bye.